Hey guys, Ryan Earnhardt here from CreativeSoundLab.tv. Today we're going to be talking about an effect called the Pooper Time Cube. It's a DIY effect that I created out of corrugated pipe. Okay, so this is kind of a follow-up video to one of the Mixerman Sound Odyssey videos that we did here. And he used this technique where we used the 4-inch corrugated pipe and we held it right up to a source. Since that time, I've always wanted to hook a speaker up to one end and a mic on the other end, just so I can use it as a mixing effect. And so instead of sending out to a external reverb or a chamber, we're just going to send it to the Pooper Time Cube. Now, back when we did these videos, we didn't have a name for it, but somebody suggested, hey, it should be called the Pooper Time Cube because there's an effect called the Cooper Time Cube, and it was basically a garden hose connected into a box. It was a really cool effect. I know UAD makes an emulation of this, but for this, it's made out of drainage pipe. It has like 2 or 3 taps in it. It's hard to hear on some of these tracks, but I think the vocal is the easiest one to hear with the taps. So let's check out this track. It's by this obscure band. They're called the Occasional Caucasians, and this is a track called Space and Time. They're actually singing delay, like manually. So this was a really fun session. Nobody took themselves too seriously. Let's check out the track.
Space, time, space, time, space, time, space, and time. If I had space and time, well, I'd grow my own food and I'd make my own energy, and I'll show you what freedom is.
I wouldn't use this much delay usually, okay? I was just trying to try it out on a few different sources, so it's a little overkill on this delay effect. You know, on the piano, it doesn't really do a whole lot, but I think the vocal, is probably the coolest instance of this effect. And you'll hear that it's pretty dark. Here's what it sounds like on vocal.
Space and time, space and time, space.
Yeah, so you can hear the taps. In the context,
Space, time, space, time, space.
yeah, so it just sounds like he's singing through a pipe. So it's definitely an interesting effect. You know, it's a real effect that nobody else has, unless they're crazy enough to do this, okay? But I figured, hey, I have this thing, right? And I could just throw it in the attic above the control room here, forget about it, and I could just have a send going to it. If I want it, I have it. Of course, the pipe, I mean, this thing cost me $80, so it is kind of expensive for what it is. But still, it's a real effect. Okay, let's hear it on, how about piano? The guitar is probably one of the coolest. Here is that, just on its own. You can't hear any taps, really. But what's cool is with the dry guitar, it really starts to get pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now moving on to snare. So what we're hearing is actually the first tap and the second tap. So if I pair it with the close mic. The speed I don't think is really right. We can have a listen to it in context. I had to use a ton of compression on this stuff. Let me just show you what it sounds like with nothing on it.
Space and time.
And then here's what I did.
Space and time.
So I'm really compressing it here.
Space and time.
Take out the EQ.
Space.
It's just really low end heavy. I don't exactly know how to fix that. I mean, I'll have to experiment some more. So I cut out some of the lows at 241. Then I compressed it, and then I did some more EQing. A big boost at 2.2K. I took out some at 372. So, yeah.
Space.
Here's in the context.
Space.
Here's without any processing, just a dry effect.
Space. Time. Space. Time. Space.
You gotta love those guys actually doing like manual delay and trying to emulate the speed of the tape, changing in the middle of the delay taps. So yeah, I think it's a really cool effect. I'll just have to play around with it some more. Maybe you guys have some ideas of what I can do with this thing. So I'd love to know what you thought of this. I'll be hanging out in the comments below.
Space. Time. Space.